Hi guys, welcome to this director series, and we have very special, guest with us, Dr. Shrirangs, sir, director of SIBM Pune. Sir, I am fortunate to have you here, and thank you so very much for giving some time. I welcome you on board.
Thank you.
And sir, I would love to hear from you your entire journey, because I know you have been an SIBM Pune alumnus. Sir was taking care of SIBM Nagpur. Sir was also initially responsible for SIBM Noida, if I'm not wrong.
SCMS Noida.
SCMS Noida, and now sir has taken the leadership at SIBM Pune after Raman sir. Sir, would love to know a little bit more about your profile and how this journey has been. It's been 2 decades and plus, mere khayal se.
See, this journey has been fantastic. Like
Nice.
I mentioned to you a little time back, I'm an alumnus of SIBM itself, and I passed out of the portals of this institute in 1983.
Right.
So ours was the fourth batch, and we were
Wow.
at SB Road at that time.
Right.
And we had a very small building, so Symbiosis wasn't what it is today at that time.
True, sir.
And even SIBM had just 4 classrooms
That point in time.
at that point in time.
With SIBM
When we
Pune,
were students, yes. There was only SIBM at that time. The others came later,
Okay.
right? So we had a canteen which was next door to us, which was the NCC canteen.
Right.
And the
right.
joke was actually that it was a canteen with a college attached, the other way around. We were so small.
Right.
So
right.
that is where SIBM has started its journey, and I've seen it since then. And for me, I mean, this is when people ask me, what are your feelings about
Yes.
SIBM? This is exactly what I told the NAC peer team when they had come, that if you ask me my blood group, it will always come as Simbi positive.
Wow.
Those are my feelings about it.
Wow, I second that, sir. Yeah. I remember that NCC canteen, which is at the basement.
Yes.
And when I was doing my commerce there, we used to, go there.
Yeah.
Nice. So, does it feel that you've been an SIBM Pune alumnus, and now you have this responsibility of leading this big brand?
Let me put it this way, that like our Honorable Prime Minister says that he is the Pradhan Sevak. So, because on this campus, we have our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Muzumdar sir, who's my personal guru as well. He also sits on this campus, so I still feel like a student. I still
Nice.
learn from him every day. So, I would prefer to call myself as a Pradhan Vidyarthi,
Nice.
a Pradhan student, because we are still learning. And the reason for that is, yes, I'm in a position where I've been asked, or I've been given the responsibility of looking after my own alma mater. But let me tell you, it's a huge responsibility.
Yes, sir. Indeed,
Because it's not just the institute, there are aspirations, there are expectations, and those expectations are from all the stakeholders. The primary one being students and their parents, which is the biggest one. My university has expectations, my parents' Symbiosis Society has expectations, civil society has expectations from us. You can look at even the regulators who have expectations from us, because if you look at the way we have been performing,
Right.
you look at international
Yes, sir.
rankings.
Yes, sir.
As far as NIRF is concerned, we are right up there, top 20, number 17 last year. We have participated in the QS rankings as well, and we got the gold rating for that.
Wow,
Right. So this is one of the very few institutes which has actually reached those levels. And I still remember when I was also a faculty here at some point of time,
Wow.
where I have spent about 23 years in industry and then came to academics post that.
All right.
And I joined my own alma mater as a faculty because I wanted to give back.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I understand, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
at that point of time, the number of B schools wasn't as much as it is today. Today it has proliferated, right? But at that point of time, there was A, B, C, and SIBM. And this is what the business today rankings were, and not for 1 year, 4 years.
And we are talking about this, what, back in 85?
We're talking about, no, we're talking about as late as 2006 to 2009.
Oh, so that was the ranking.
Yes.
ABC and then SIBM Pune.
ABC and then SIBM.
I remember that time SIBM
we were ranked
Pune
at
was
4th.
very famous.
It was very famous.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
still very famous.
Yes,
Let us not
indeed.
say that it wasn't. Things are bound to change.
Right.
And though we have maintained our position, we've done very well
That's
as far
that's
as
what-
that is concerned. But then, you cannot stop competition. And
True, true,
let me
true.
say that there are a whole lot of other institutions which have also come in, which are doing phenomenal work.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it puts an even bigger responsibility for us. Students have always been the strength of this institute.
True, true, true.
And they have done phenomenal work.
Right, sir. I think I can connect with you very well on this, because being a Symbiosis Arts and Commerce student, being the alumni, let it be arts and commerce or SCMS or any sort of an MBA school. I think Symbiosis has that student base very strong. The peer group
Yes.
is fantastic, even at the UG level, even at the PG level.
I'll give you one, sorry to interrupt.
No,
but
it's
I'll
okay,
give you
sir.
just
Go ahead.
one example as far as this
Yes,
is
sir.
concerned. The day I took charge here, which was the 28th of last month,
Right.
I put one post on LinkedIn that I have taken charge.
Hmm.
28,000 views
Wow.
of that post, out of which I think about 3,500 to 4,000 were from alumni. Now,
That talks about it.
that shows the connect that SIBM
Yes, sir.
alumni have. And I will, if you attend one of the alumni meets,
Right, sir.
you will come to see this, that somebody who's passed out 25, 30, people like me, 40 years, will instantly connect with somebody who was passed out last year or who is yet to pass out. That connect, that bond between SIBM alumni is extremely strong. And I think, that is something that has stood the institute in great stead.
True, sir. Completely agree on that, sir. Nice. I was making a mention about 2007 and 8 because I
Yes.
remember that time I was doing my
Yes.
graduation, and उतना buzz उस time पे भी था, उतना buzz आज भी है. The point is वो maintain करके रखा है ऐसा brand.
Yes.
There are so many colleges got added, and I know there are so many older colleges doing okay types now. But I think SIBM Pune has been holding that position very well. Sir, I wanted to bring this question to you as Snap is around the corner.
Yeah.
The first attempt is in next 14 days. So a lot of students of mine have given CAT,
Yeah.
and somehow the CAT did not turn out to be very well for students. Basically, that quants part actually.
Yes.
Now there is a lot of, so there are two questions on this point, by the way. There is a lot of fear in the student's mind. Will Snap do anything like that? Will there be any hiccups in the paper?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, great.
There won't be hiccups in the paper. And let me tell you that our approach of looking at our entrance exam
Right, sir.
is not to test the student for weaknesses,
Oh,
but it is to test the students for strengths.
nice.
Right? That is how our entire admissions process is actually engineered. Right? We try and look at what a student can contribute to the corporate sector, how far that student can be a good manager and then an owner manager. Does he or she have those characteristics? Does he or she have those qualities? You may not have right now, but is there potential? Right? Are you trainable? No, that is what we look at, and our approach at this is totally different.
Fine. So because the reason that I asked you this question, because Snap is an hour exam. You just want 60 questions, 60 minutes.
That's right.
And a lot of students are banking on it because there are a lot of good institutions in this.
Yes.
But I'm happy that you said that there won't be any hiccups in Snap. So that's sorted. One follow-up question on this is, would you agree that Snap is not an easy exam? Because it is just 1 hour, don't consider it, the exam as an easy exam.
Yeah.
But it is more student-friendly exam. What's your take on this?
It's definitely not easy.
Yes.
It's
Thanks for
definitely
clarifying
not
that.
easy. It's definitely not easy because, see, at the end of the day, it is a filter. It is a filter.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's a filter. Yes.
But I don't think that should be much of a worrying point for students because, a lot of them have already taken a lot of coaching. They've attempted a whole lot of other entrance exams.
Yes.
So I don't think they should be unduly worried about this.
Okay.
All right. It is good to have a little bit of tension. That is always good for health also.
Right.
So let them have a little bit of tension. And my advice to them is approach it openly with a clear mind and apply yourself to it. That's all.
Perfect. My last question for the day, sir, would be: a lot of people have put in a lot of faith and a lot of dreams on CAT examination, and for the fact that the quant was so disastrous, a lot of students have not been able to do very well. And being a mentor, I've been trying to talk to students and give them a little idea that they should move on and so on and so forth. Now students are feeling sad about the entire scenario, and they feel like this is done, this is over. I probably will not be able to get MBA and so on and so forth. You have been in the corporate world since so many decades. You've seen life, more than me. When I started Sir ka interview, मैंने कहा, sir, you are like my faculty and I feel like a student. And ये सिम्बी का है sir, ये हमारा culture ही है, no doubt. I wanted to give them a couple of life lessons that how they can bounce back.
Yeah.
And go ahead and target with.
So the first one is appear for Snap.
Yes, indeed, indeed. They are.
Yeah. The second piece that just something that I would like to tell them is there is life beyond IIMs.
Yes, sir.
I think this generation is very resilient. And I have 100% no doubt that they will bounce back.
True.
They will bounce back. And the quality of students, for example, that I have seen in SIBM Pune, I have seen in Nagpur as well, I have seen in Pune as well. I think the quality of students we have is outstanding.
True that. True that. I second that. Absolutely. Hands down, sir. No doubt about that.
I will still go back to Three Idiots.
Nice.
Follow your heart.
Nice.
Follow your heart and don't take undue pressure.
True.
See, life will give you a second chance.
True.
Life will give you a second chance, so don't take undue pressure because it's a silent killer.
Yes, sir.
It's a silent
Actually,
killer because today what we are seeing is that students have not been able to handle, I would say, rejection. I would say failure. But is that the end of the world? No, it's not.
It's not. Absolutely.
It is not, right? Don't give up. Don't give up hope, right? Just go ahead and give it your best shot and don't do anything just because somebody is telling you to.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving
Pleasure.
some time. And it was indeed nice talking to you. Thanks a lot, sir.
My pleasure.